All right, so just let me know who you're ready on, because I know that some of them you might have spoken to, some of you might have not.
Mr. Dumas, we can start with him.
Okay. This is the People versus Jermaine Dumas, ticket number SP 1435539. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, disregard signal red or amber. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Officer Fernandez.
Good morning, ma'am.
Say your name, sir.
Officer Francisco Fernandez.
Thank you.
James Humphreys, P38930, House Counsel. Please state your name, Mr. Dumas.
Jermaine Dumas.
At this time, Your Honor, Mr. Dumas is willing to accept the amended count of blockading traffic.
All right, with that, we stipulate to the base of the ticket and the probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor, on behalf of the defendant.
All right, count 1 is dismissed without prejudice. Count 2 is amended to blockading. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a fine of $175. Mr. Dumas, because this is a civil infraction, you have 14 days to pay this fine. Can you have it paid by June 5th?
$575, ma'am. I'm gonna have a difficult.
$175. $175.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. You said by when?
June 5th.
Is there any way I would be able to get a 7-day extension on that? That's called in between pay period. Any way possible or no?
We'll do June 20th.
Fine.
Sure you have it paid. If you don't have it paid, it goes into default. You'll incur late fees. Did you have any questions, sir?
June 20th, by June 20th, $175.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You're all set. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Officer Fernandez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anyone else?
Denson L.
This is the People versus Gabrielle Denson L. Ticket number SP. Officer hop around. You're all set, Mr. Dumas. You can hang up. All right, ticket number SP 1431451. Count 1. I'm sorry, strike that. Count 2, drive-by license suspended. Good morning, you say your name's for the record.
James Humphreys, P38930, House Counsel. State your name, please, ma'am.
Gabrielle Denson.
Your Honor, at this time, we would request the court enter the dismissal, and we will stipulate the probable cause.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Denson. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dandridge.
This is the People versus Byron Dandridge, ticket number SP 1424971. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
James Humphreys, P38930, House Counsel. Mr. Dandridge, please state your name.
Byron Dandridge Jr.
At this time, Your Honor, Mr. Dandridge would like to accept the offer of the reduced plea to improper plates. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Here's the thing. Mr. Dandridge has 2 other no insurance tickets. So would he be willing to do 2 improper plates? Wait a minute, let me make sure. Hold on. I just want to make sure we're pulling all of his tickets. Would he do 2 improper plates?
Mr. Dandridge, you're willing to plead guilty to an additional improper plate ticket on the remaining 2 no insurance ticket?
Okay, so is that the ones for the court date on the 25th? I think. So, yeah.
No, these didn't have court dates. They're in warrant status.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Got another court date on the 25th?
Yes, I believe so. I should have one on the 24th and the 25th.
No, okay, no, you have a DV matter, domestic violence matter that is not before this court.
Right, that's on the 24th, and then I'm supposed to have another one on the 25th at like 9 o'clock. I believe it's with you too.
The DV is, it's over here too, Ms. Robinson.
It is. And I meant before, it's not before, it's before this court, not this judge.
Okay.
Huh. So you do have, yes, you do have a pretrial, it looks like, on the 25th. So yes, so let's do it all. We're gonna do them all. Yes, this is one of the tickets that's set for the 25th.
Okay.
So you do the proper plates and dismiss one.
Okay.
Okay, let me call them off. We're here on ticket number SP 1394433, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, and ticket number SP 1401714, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please state. Oh, I think you've already stated, but just state your name for the record.
James Humphreys, House Counsel.
Byron Daniels Jr.
At this time, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Dandridge will be pleading guilty to 2 improper plates with the understanding the original charges will be dismissed.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of January 29th, 2023 at 12:53 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Joy Road and Pressed in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2005 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
It had just expired and stuff. My birthday was like the next day.
Okay. I'm also gonna direct your attention to November 5th, 2022 at 8:50 p.m. On that day and time, were you at or near Myers and Plymouth in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving the 2005 Pontiac vehicle?
I believe at that time I was driving a 2013 Route.
Okay, did that vehicle have insurance?
No, it had overlap because it was in a car accident and I was on my way to take it do insurance, but it was
Mr.
kind of,
Okay.
no, it didn't
Mr.
have insurance.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Humphries?
Say it again.
Mr. Humphries, are you satisfied with factual basis?
Was lifted earlier this month.
You satisfied with factual basis, Mr. Humphries?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry about that.
The court is also satisfied with factual basis, will accept the admission, will admit the counsel in proper place, you stipulate the probable cause as to the ticket to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated on behalf of defendants.
Is dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. There's a $300 fine. Mr. Dandridge, can you have that fine paid by June 21st?
Let me see what date that fall on.
June 21st is a Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm looking at prior to like payday. June 21st.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a month from now. Yeah, I should have that.
Any questions, sir?
No.
You are all set. Good luck to you. I'll waive the fine for the other ticket.
Okay, and you said it's 325.
300, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
All right.
Richie,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Robinson, let's do Ms. Robinson. Ms. Robinson, turn on your video, ma'am, because she's on the plane. Or she was somewhere. Okay. Never mind, she got home. Who's next, Mr. Humphries?
Mr. Ritchie,
Which Richie, R.I.T.?
Joseph Ritchie.
This is the people, keep your video on, Miss Robinson, keep your video on. This is the people versus Joseph Ritchie. Hold on. Ticket number SP 1429347, count one, possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
James Humphreys, P 38930, House Counsel. State your name, sir. Can't hear you.
You're muted.
You have to unmute.
Joseph Ricci.
Your Honor, at this time, we are ready to proceed to trial. This matter was scheduled for trial. It's my understanding that there is no police officer who would ask the case be dismissed without prejudice.
Right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice as the officer is still to appear. Officer, or no? We did her. We did, it was a dismissal, the recommendation. Okay, thank you. Who's next?
Jerry Davis.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Rich. You can hang up. It was dismissed. This is the people
Thank you.
versus, you're welcome, Jerry Davis. Ticket number SP 1253135, count two, no insurance. 3, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 1284550, count one, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 1359763, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
James Humphreys, P 38930, House Counsel. State your name, Mr. Davis.
Jerry
Mr. Davis.
Yes, Jerry Jonathan Davis.
There we go. Your Honor, it's my understanding that the offer Mr. Davis is willing to accept is to plead guilty to the amended count of one failed to display and a second amended count of improper plates. Is that correct, Mr. Davis?
Yes.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Davis. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to June 4th, 2022 at 1:59 PM. On that date and time, were you at near Hubble and Linden in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2017 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
Haven't been.
I couldn't hear you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Been here.
You said, I'm also going to direct your attention to November 29, 2021 at 12:45 PM. On that date and time, were you at near I-75 and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2014 Volkswagen vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
All right, you're satisfied, Mr. Humphries?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Of course, also satisfied the factual basis will amend those counts to fail to display an improper plates. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated on behalf of defendant.
You're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a $300 fine. I'm going to waive the fine for the fail to display. Can you have the $300 fine for the improper plates paid by June 21st?
On 21st. Yes.
I can't hear you. Yes or no?
Yes.
Any questions, sir?
No.
Are you saying no?
No, I have no questions.
Okay, so you're all set. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay.
Who's next? Ms. Humphrey?
Precious Richardson.
This is the People versus Precious Richardson, ticket number SP 1216216. Ticket number, I'm sorry, count one, drive while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1006071, count one, improper place, count two, driver registered or entitled vehicle. And then ticket number SP 1216230, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
James
Precious-
Humphries, House
Oh.
Counsel P 38930. State your name, Ms. Richardson.
Precious Richardson.
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Richardson, which is to take advantage of the offer that has been made, which is to plead to the reduced counts of failing to display and improper plates. Is that correct, Ms. Richardson?
Yes.
What was the offer again?
Failed to display and one count of improper plates.
Got it, okay. Raise your right, thank you. Raise your right hand, Ms. Richardson. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yeah.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial? Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yeah.
Yes. Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of June 22nd, 2021 at 11:40 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Schoolcraft in Hayden in the city of Detroit? Were you driving a 2015 Buick vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended and you were a repeat offender?
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna direct your attention to July 5th, 2019 at 5:12 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Monica and Santa Maria in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving 2006 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Humphries?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Right. And you stipulate the proper cause?
Stipulate the probable cause on behalf of the defendant.
All right, so the court will amend the tickets he made admissions on. Well, at least one of them to fail to display, and we'll dismiss the remaining tickets without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a fine of $300. Can you have it paid on June 21st?
Yes.
Any questions, ma'am?
Yes. After that, would I have another court date?
No, I think you're all set. I haven't looked, but if you don't have any more tickets.
No, I was just like after I paid it, would I have another court date?
You mean to prove that you paid it?
Yeah, or anything like
No.
that. Yeah. Okay.
No. Nope, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Can you make me close?
Thank-
Close.
You said June 21st, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Who's next?
Ricks.
All right.
Ricks. Okay. The officer's not coming out. I don't know why. This is the People versus Keisha Ricks, ticket number SP 1431997. Count one, disregard signal red or amber. Count two, fail to display a valid operator's license on a person. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
James Humphries, House Counsel P 38930. Mr. Ricks, please state your name.
Sean Ricks.
Your Honor, at this time, prosecution offered to amend the ticket to a civil infraction of blockading traffic, dismissing the original two tickets.
You stipulate your probable cause in the face of the ticket.
Yes, I do, on behalf of the defendant.
All right, court will dismiss count two without prejudice. We'll amend count one to blockading. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Ricks, there's a fine of $175 because this is a civil infraction. You have 14 days to pay it. Can you pay the fine by June 5th?
He, do you have another?
I'll give you June 20th. Make sure
Okay,
you pay it by 20th. If you don't pay it by that date, it goes into default. You'll incur late fees. It will not close out. So make sure you pay it.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Anyone else?
Riyasi.
This is Mr. Riyashi.
Right.
Unmute yourself. This is the people versus Muhammad Riyashi, ticket number SP 1405036, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
James Humphreys, P 38930 on behalf of the defendant. State your name,
Say your
sir.
name. Mr.
Muhammad.
Riyashi. He's not, you gotta unmute yourself. It's *6 to unmute yourself, sir. Dial *6. What were you doing with this matter?
He was gonna take the plea of improper plea.
We'll recall it.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else?
Um,
Carlisa Robinson?
no, those are,
Do you know what she was doing? What were you doing with your matter, Ms. Robinson?
Doing the driving, knowing somebody was driving without license.
Did you talk to an attorney?
Yes,
Did they tell you about a 3-month delayed sentence? Is that what you
yes,
were doing?
yes.
All right, this is the people versus Carlisa Robinson, ticket number SP 1436434, count one, allowing unlicensed driver to drive, count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Carlisa Robinson.
Mr. Humphries.
oh, James Humphreys, P 38930 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, it's my understanding there's an offer of a 3-month delayed sentence and Ms. Robinson wishes to avail herself to that offer. Is that correct, Ms. Robinson?
Yes,
Okay, raise your right hand, ma'am. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
yes,
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to an attorney in private about your case and your rights.
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will?
yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yeah,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
yes,
Direct your attention to February 22nd, 2023 at 4:42 p.m. On that date and time, reviewed the owner of a 2018 Ford vehicle
yes,
to allow an unlicensed driver to drive that vehicle.
yes,
You satisfied, Mr. Humphries?
Satisfied, John.
Satisfied the factual basis. We'll accept the admission. We'll proceed to sentencing. This is a 3-month delayed sentence, Ms. Robinson. So that means you have 3 months to pay the fine of $200. When you come back on your next court date of August 21st, 8:35, at 8:35, you show proof that you've paid the $200. And then don't get any more tickets. So essentially, no further police contact. If you've done all that, this will be dismissed off your record. Did you have any questions?
no.
All right, so you are all set, Ms. Robinson. Good luck to you, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. All right. Are we ready on any, are you ready on any of these other matters or?
I'm assuming every one of these people, Ms.
Spoke with Ms.
Dotson, they were told to come out, so,
DR was kicked out. I got to ready.
ZR, tell me your name, please.
Zakari Richardson.
Have you spoken to an attorney?
No.
I got to. Wait, not.
We'll put you in a breakout. Corporal Baker, we did Briggs, he pled to blockade.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Officer
Officer Martin again. Go ahead.
Yeah, we still have Ms. Reed. Let me see here. Let me see.
I was just curious if you were able to tell me the disposition for Rodriguez and Dickey.
Rodriguez and Dickey is KBS.
All right, and I'll stand by for Miss Reed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Corporal Bennett, you are all set. Your Reed and Robinson didn't appear. It's KBS.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, on the iPhone, good morning, tell me your name. We're gonna do these other people. Tell me your name, please.
Hello,
Yes, what's your name?
Stephanie Darkins. It's like a whisper. It's so low, but I can hear you a little bit and it's not going up no more. I
Okay.
think it's because I was on the phone too and I hung up from there. So
All
just
right.
to do the Zoom.
Okay, we're gonna start calling. Are you ready, Ms. Robinson, Gabe Robinson, to go on the record?
I am. Miss Darkins can go back in her breakout room, Your Honor. She has to, Miss Darkins, do you have video capability?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna go back in your breakout room. I have to see your documents so I can talk to the prosecutor about it.
Okay.
All right, this people versus Ira Dodson, ticket number SP 1430813, count 1, drive on license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Attorney Phyllis Gayden Robinson, P71733, on behalf of Ms. Dotson. Ms. Dotson, can you please state your name for the record?
Good morning. My name is Ira Dodson.
Your Honor, Ms. Dotson is going to set her matter for trial.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Dodson. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
no,
The court is going to continue your not guilty plea at this matter for a bench trial on June 5th at 9 o'clock.
okay.
All right, you're all set, ma'am. This is the people, I don't know, versus, we'll do Ricky Reynolds.
Yes,
Okay,
because Officer Nelson is here.
yes, thank you.
Good morning.
Yeah, hold on. This people versus Ricky Reynolds, ticket number SP 1434580, count 1, drive on license suspended. Good morning, people. Hold on, let me make sure the other ticket is here. And count 2 is dirty, obscure, and improperly displayed plate. Good morning, please say your name for the record, starting with Officer Nelson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Brian Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
Attorney Phyllis Gayden Robinson, P71733, on behalf of Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds, can you please state your name for the record?
Ricky Reynolds.
Your Honor, Mr. Reynolds has been made an offer to plead to the amended charge of failure to display. It's my understanding that he'd like to take advantage of that. Is that correct, Mr. Reynolds?
Yes.
Your Honor, the other two matters, the original matters, will be dismissed with the plea.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Reynolds. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes, I am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, I am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial,
Yes, I do.
and knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea? Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, do you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to February 18, 2023 at 10:53 a.m. on that date and time. Were you at or near Schoolcraft and Schaefer in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Were you driving a 2007 Ford vehicle?
yes,
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
yes,
Ms. Gayden Robinson, you satisfied the factual basis and you stipulate probable cause?
I am satisfied, Your Honor, and we do stipulate.
All right, thank you. The court will amend count 1 of fail to display. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a fine of $200. Mr. Reynolds, can you have that fine paid by June 21st?
yes,
Any questions, sir? No questions?
No questions.
We're all set, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you, Officer Nelson.
Care.
He was like, you know,
All right, I can just call the next person. Doesn't matter.
Yep, it doesn't matter. Oh, can we do Mr. Ritchie, Jesse Ritchie? He's at work.
Yeah, this is People versus Jesse Ritchie, ticket number SP 1402448, count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Attorney
morning.
Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Ritchie. Mr. Ritchie, please state your name for the record.
Jesse Ritchie.
Your Honor, Mr. Ritchie has been made an offer to plead to the amended charge of failure to display. He'd like to take advantage of that.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Ritchie. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had the opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to November 3rd, 2022 at 7:46 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Schaefer or Puritan in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2015 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Gaten Robinson?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and amend the count to fail to display, which will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Ritchie. Can you have that fine paid by June 21st?
Yes.
Any questions, sir?
Do I have another court date coming up?
No.
Oh, okay. And then what about my license? Can I go reinstate it?
Mr. Ritchie,
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie, Mr. Humphreys, can you mute your device? Mr. Ritchie, your license determination is done by the Secretary of State. So once this ticket is resolved and you've paid it, you can take the documentation to the Secretary of State and they can let you know the next steps for getting your license. Because they have a big picture view of your whole license throughout the state. 36th district just looks at what happens at our court or at the 36th district. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Officer Nelson left, but were you ready on John Richardson?
Yes, his matters are being dismissed. He has his documentation.
All right, great. This is the People versus John Richardson, ticket number SP 1431067, count 1 expired plates, count 2 no insurance misdemeanor, count 3 no receipt of or unassigned registration. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
John Richardson.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Richardson. Mr. Richardson, can you state your name for the record?
Yes, John Richardson.
Your Honor, Mr. Richardson has provided his documentation of having valid insurance and valid registration. As a direct result, there is an offer to dismiss all of his matters at the stipulation of probable cause. His officer was present. We do so stipulate.
All right, all matters are discussed without prejudice as provided valid documentation. You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you all
Have a
so much.
great
And God
one.
bless. Thank you. You too.
All right, let's do, this is the People versus Eric Dooley, ticket number SP 1238266, count 1, drive while license suspended. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Eric Dooley.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Dooley, Your Honor. He's made an offer to plead to the amended charge of failure to display.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Dooley. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial,
Yes.
and knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of August 18, 2021 at 4:47 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Evergreen and I-96 in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2004 Saturn vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving when your license was suspended?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Gabe Robinson?
I am satisfied.
Court's not satisfied, the factual basis will accept the admission and will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Dooley. Can you have that fine paid by June 21st?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, did you put another round of people in my breakout rooms? Because some of these names I haven't seen before.
I might have added just a few people.
Okay.
Okay, I think we lost. That's a lot, Esther Riley. Oh, no, she's still here. Did anyone speak to Esther Riley?
No, that's the young lady you said you put in, you just kept in the waiting room.
Yeah, she's in room number 15.
She's in 15. I'll go.
No,
talk to
she's
her.
she's in the new round of people that were assigned to breakout rooms.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So I know it's okay. I just pulled out all the other people that I had talked to Ms. Horn about. These names are names I haven't seen. So I got to start talking to these people.